Hello, welcome to another game against Fruglar. Let's take a look. We've got Biding Time, which I've seen before. Asceticism could be useful. Way of the Mouse for Acting Troop. Wow. So all actions are all actions are +4 villagers if you want them to be. Craftsman could be really useful here. I think Transmogrify can be really useful. I think I'm pretty happy to open with Craftsman Transmogrify. Just start getting 4s and 5s and Transmogrify the estates into like sages. And then at some point we'll use Asceticism to trash coppers. Perhaps after we've got some tea houses and stuff in place, we can trash 4 or 5 coppers in a turn. I don't think I want a second. Don't think I want a second Transmogrify. Maybe that's wrong. There's no draw here, right? Nothing here draws, so it's kind of annoying to hit 4 again. I think I just take a sage and feel unhappy about it. And my Craftsman has missed the shuffle, which is really annoying. I think I will take 1 search. At this point, it's unlikely to collide, and I'm not that concerned about it. If it collides, I can always way of the mouse it. So I play the Craftsman. The Plaza lets you build up coffers to do like a 5 trash, I guess, which could be useful. I think I want a silver here. I think villain is going to be reasonably useful to get at some point. So I think 1 silver will be fine for the deck. Oh, great. I triggered a completely clean shuffle, which is great. Probably just tea house, though, as payload or villain. Actually, villain seems okay. For the coffers, building up for a big asceticism. Or actually, we're doing biding time, so we don't even need to do that. And I guess I'll take another search. Again, if we collide them, we can always way of the mouse 1. And from my recent games, I'd learned that search is just kind of nice because eventually one of these piles is going to run like Peddlers or, curses if we end up doing Coven stuff. And so having the loot come into play later in the game could be useful. And in the meantime, it's like a silver that disappears from your deck, so you're not too unhappy about having it. Sage is either going to find my Transmogrify or my Tea House or my Craftsman. Preferably not the Craftsman, but can't really choose these things. Yeah, so I think the Craftsman is the best thing to gain for the deck. They took up Mining Road. You gain a treasure, you may play it, which could activate for the loot stuff. I think I just want the spinning stuff, though, with the tea house. I think the attack is also going to be moderately useful, given that, so maybe I'll just take the villain now. And I can consider getting 1 village, 1 plaza just for whatever purposes, but so this is trying to trash 2 coppers, but again, I feel like I'm doing tea house stuff, and I'm pretty happy to just do some stuff with tea house. Here I should be able to Transmogrify into a Peddler, which is cool. It's a cool effect. And again, we're just looking to turn the estates into value cards, and then the coppers basically will stop playing once biding time happens, which should be pretty soon. Oh, I can't take because it's during a buy phase only. In that case, I'll take a search, I suppose. Or a Craftsman. Maybe 5s are just really good, and I just want to get all the 5s. And with 4, I'll take a Plaza. It's kind of an innocuous card here. When did they end up getting a Plaza? Did they have a clean... Paid 2 debt. Gained a copper. slightly confused by what happened here, but not so much that I'm going to spend any more time thinking about it. All right, villain attack. Possibly going to be slightly annoying for them, possibly not at all, but it was it is. There's a world where I just get a Coven. I'm not planning on popping the curses at any time, just to get a little bit more payload and start attacking them regularly with it. I think that's okay. And for 4, is there anything I want to buy here? Plaza seems okay. Or another Transmogrify, potentially. Or I guess Peddler costs 0, so I'll just buy a Peddler. Yeah, sorry, I was getting Peddler confused with a different card, I guess. That was more expensive. And I don't know what card that was. So, yeah, Biding Time's going to activate in 2 turns, probably. There's some value in being the first one to activate Biding Time. There's no plus buy, right? I'm not going crazy here. There's not. Okay, we'll play the Search. We've got 8 money, which is a lot of money. Is there a world where I just start taking provinces now and feel like there's not that much more to build to? We've got a lot of coffers built up, so we shouldn't dud too much, and the kingdom's going to be fast and over soon. I think that's the case. I've also got a Transmogrify, which makes provinces a lot better. Oh, there's plus buy with Mining Road. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so I kind of need to get a Mining Road for Peddlers, and maybe it's too late. But that was the thing I missed, Mining Road Peddler stuff. All right, well, at least this turn, we have activated our stuff. I'm not going to discard here because of the pay the debt and just take a Mining Road ourselves. And we set aside, oh, I didn't mean to play the copper. Okay, that's a mistake. Hopefully it won't cost me too much. I'm pretty sure I could have only played 1 copper. Oh, I had to use a coffer, so I probably should have just not played the coppers, though. All right, so Biding Time first, and then we'll turn this estate into a Sage that we can play. Wow. Not the best Sage. I'm not going to discard. Okay, so Craftsman gaining cards costing up to 5. We can gain a couple of Covens here and buy like Province Peddler. Do I even want the Covens, or do I just want to take duchies, knowing that the Peddler pile's empty? No, I think I want a couple of Covens. Pay the debt, and then buy province. Ooh, oh, undo it. I did not want to play the copper. That autoplay is really annoying. Okay. Buy the province and a couple of peddlers. And the peddlers should empty on their turn. So that's interesting. Peddler with Mining Road. Maybe I should have bought 3 peddlers and then put my 2 loots into play. That was probably a thing that I should have at least thought about doing, so that's certainly a mistake. And I think that is what I wanted to do, because that might have given me enough money to buy a province on its own. And they're going to get to do that now. I feel like I'm in good shape, though. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, so I would have gotten an orb, and a hammer, and a doubloons. I didn't get any of the ones that had plus buy, which is kind of annoying. And I have I played my Transmogrify last turn, right? So I'm probably going to play this tea house and then pass turn, fortunately, because I don't want to play all these coppers. Yeah, so we would just end buys and set aside all of our coppers, so we're triggering a completely clean shuffle here. And then next turn we consider playing our cards. Yeah, I got the Covens first, but they seem to have outpaced me. We'll discard Province. They seem to have outpaced me here. So maybe I did need to buy the last Peddler, and then I would have gotten an Orb and gotten the plus coin in 3, and then they would have not gotten to gain and play their loots. So that's something with search is just not a thing that I'm super familiar with at this point yet. And again, here we just pass turn and build to a mega turn, I think. Or whatever we can accomplish with any kind of mega turn, although we've not found any of our plus buy, and somehow we got all the loots that didn't have plus buy in them. Now, last turn they played a lot of their stuff. Not sure if they triggered a shuffle along the way. Hopefully with all this money set aside. Oh, I have sages too. Yeah. I don't know where they are, but I have them. Yeah, so probably this turn back here, I just needed to empty the last Peddler and do stuff. But they're getting 2 provinces now, and there's basically no way for me to win here. Well, I can dump their curses, I guess. That's something at least. And gain a duchy. And then pay the debt. Take a duchy and hope that they have a complete dud. Seems unlikely, but yeah, that seems very unlikely. Okay, so yeah, learning experience there on the Peddler stuff. Worth noting what that looks like. They're not hitting a province, but there's only 18. I think I can like technically do something here, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can't do anything here. So we'll just end it on our own terms. Yeah, I sort of analyzed that during the game, but so a good learning experience, but happy to figure that out in a later game.